life goal period, which I've already achieved. I want to do things for money that I would do for free. I want to wake up and be excited to get out of bed. What's good, my loves? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm sharing with you my exact strategy to fix your life in 3 months. Now, I've definitely used this before, but I've added some things in here to go ahead and fast track this process because I'm constantly becoming my dream woman. And honestly, it ain't even becoming, y'all. It's really allowing this version of you that's already inside of you to come out and exist. Let's get right into it. What we doing in this 3 months is embodying the identity of the person that we want to become. You never know when your actual life is going to change. It could be less than 3 months and it could take more than 3 months. But what we do know is that we are going to prepare for our blessings. We are going to become the version of us that already has it and that's already maintaining that life. When we do this, we guaranteeing that we get it because we're embodying this version of us. A couple years ago, I used to work jobs that were kind of masculine and I was using my body a lot. One of my goals was to live on my own and work at a job where I could be girly and maybe dress up. As soon as I got approved for an apartment, I stopped working at that place. And for about 2 months I wasn't working, but I had a lot of money saved up and I just cooked and I took care of myself and I would dress up and get girly. Next thing you know, I get another job and it's at a candle store and I love candles and I could dress up and feel nice. And then it was up from there. I only do and work at places where I have personal interest in whatever I'm selling. The point in me saying all of that is it is inevitable. When you embody it, it's inevitable that it's going to reflect in your outer world. We're going to get 3 main goals, right? My 3 main goals are going to be in health and fitness, finances, and also my social life. So the first thing I'm actually about to do is change my language. I actually am flexible. I actually do have endurance and I have gained some weight. But I just want to continue on this and take it to the next level, right? So when we embody the identity of already being this person, it's easier to keep showing up to our routines. Not because we're so focused on the end goal, but just because it's who we are. It doesn't matter what type of day you having. You got to go to work because it's just who you are to pay your bills. You just show up to practice because you an athlete. That's how we got to think about showing up to our goals. Sometimes we might not feel our best. Sometimes we might be having messed up thoughts, but we got to be our biggest support system. Instead of focusing on the end goal solely, we're going to focus on the system that's going to get us to the end goal, because that system is going to guarantee that it does reflect back into your life. My new goal is every single week I'm showing up to my workout routines. I'm starting off with 3 times a week for 1 hour, and with the flexibility, yoga daily. I'm not going to focus on being thicker than a can of grits. I'm going to focus on being consistent. And honestly, y'all, gaining the weight is probably my last goal in there. It's not the most important because I know my metabolism is going to slow down anyways. But what really is important for me is stretching and having endurance, because I want to be healthy. I want to live long, so I want to get in this habit young because my body will thank me for it later. I'm a dancer. So I have to stretch and I have to work out, period. I've always just kind of done it for fun, but now I'm like, I'm actually about to pop out. And I'm going to intentionally train, so I'm going to show up to my dance practice every day. I'm practicing yoga and dance every single day, even if it's just 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever I can. I'm showing up because it's in my nature. It's who I am. It's a part of my breath. Like literally, I was feeling so suppressed that I felt like my soul couldn't breathe, and I was just in the shell of myself, and I don't want to live like that anymore. I'm dedicating myself to this identity, and this is trickling into finances. So the finance goals is to have multiple streams of income, doing something that I at least like. I don't have to love everything that I do, and I don't have to do everything that I love, because that might kill it. Trying to monetize everything you love might kill the fun. But I do know that it's so many opportunities for us to do many things for money. So why not do the things that we like, that we want to do, that put smiles on our face? You feel me? That health and fitness is going to build confidence for me to be building these income streams, and confidence for me to start a social life. This month I'm focusing on my health and I'm focusing on finances. And I think the social life and all that is automatically gonna come. I'm probably not gonna have to even do much in that arena because I'm about to be being. So what I'm doing is just setting up a system for each week and then each day, and basically just showing up. That's all you got to do, is have your task ready the day before. And I'm learning now to really just take it day by day, to not worry too much about the future. What can I do today that's going to propel me forward? I love some lists. I love to write down my list because when I get stuff on paper, it brings it to reality. It makes it real. And yeah, I love stuff like this. And I just write down my daily to do and break it down. My end goal by the end of the month is to be working out consistently and to have multiple streams of income. Right now, I only have one. I'm starting my side hustles and we about to get into it. And I do have my YouTube goals. I am going to have 10,000 subscribers before my birthday, which is next month. And I'm going to be monetized. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to get monetized as quick as possible, but YouTube is so unpredictable. So I'm not sure. I need to get the watch time up, but all I know is that I'm posting twice a week, period. All these 3 months and for the rest of my life. I like to keep it real simple so I know that I show up. And anytime that you might be having negative thoughts that are limiting and you feel like, oh, I can't do it and all of these things, we gotta have tools for ourselves to get us right back in alignment. Use your breath, dance, do whatever spiritual practice it is that brings you back to your confident self, and have that handy on you. You feel me? Sometimes I be forgetting. Sometimes I get so in my head and I would just spiral into this feeling like I'm not good enough. Despite all of the evidence for these past few years, I will still have these beliefs. And so that's another thing that I had to do, is my shadow work, because even when we do have opportunities presented to us, if we don't believe that we're worth it or we can handle it, I will start to sabotage my damn self. I ain't even gonna say we. I will sabotage that shit because I'll be like, oh no, it ain't for me. I can't do it and all of these things. So we have to prepare. The version of me that I want to be is a business woman. She ain't about to be shying away from opportunities and feeling like she ain't good enough. She gonna take it head on. She gonna be confident, and she's gonna feel worthy and deserving of everything that she worked for. You feel me? I don't know why I sit here and feel guilty or I used to feel guilty for accomplishing or wanting better for myself. Like, this is just who I am. And I ain't asking nobody to understand me or love me, but I just want people to accept who I am. You feel me? Even if you can't take it, if it makes you uncomfortable, close your eyes and stay out my face. If you want some further motivation to prepare for your dream life that is on the way, click this video right here. I actually had it privated because of the way that I looked in the video, but I had watched it and I'm like, why is this video private? This shit is fire. Like, I needed to hear that. I needed to take that advice from my younger self because she's so ambitious. And yeah, click that video right here because your dream life is on the way and you want to be ready for it. I feel like I didn't really go into details on the actual task. One of my goals for YouTube, which is one of the income streams and also just a passion of mine, I want to get monetized and build community. So subscribers is going to come later. Views is going to come, period. But I've noticed about myself is that when I do get engagement and I get this heartwarming feedback, I don't feel worthy of it. I will self-sabotage. I'll low-key like reject it. I appreciate the comments so much, especially on my Create Freely video. Y'all really helped me to not feel so alone. And I wasn't about to share some things that I said, but I shared it because something told me to. I appreciate that so much. But the compliments, sometimes I be like, yo, you talking about me? Like, I don't deserve that. And I get to feeling like an imposter. and then I mess up. I self-sabotage. One of my goals from like 2 years ago was to get one of these personal development videos to outperform a hair video in a month. And that finally happened just a couple months ago. I want to stay consistent with that type of community. How I'm doing that is posting twice a week, no matter what. But I'm not going to focus on posting twice a week. What I'm going to focus on is my actual system. So my outlines, I got it in my notes. My video ideas are in my notes, and anytime that I have a random idea, I'll put it in there. Anytime that I got a tip for one of the video ideas, I'll put it in there. So I'm constantly having outlines ready, and then I'm focusing on my actual film schedule. So I'm gonna take one day out of the week to actually film videos and then post it, because that's how I did when I first started. That's my main goal right now, is to stop feeling like an imposter, stop feeling like I don't deserve this or they're not talking to me. Like this, all of this came from inside of me. This is my soul, it's my spirit. It comes from the books that I read, the videos that I watch, and everything that I consume. And coming from my heart to yours, man. How do I not feel worthy? You feel me? So yeah, I just want to embody that identity of being a creator, being a creative. You know, I'm more than worthy. Any goal that you have, go ahead and break down the actual steps that you got to take to build that consistent system. And sometimes life happens, you know, and you might have kids and you might have everything, but we got to use the cards that we're dealt. I know you got some type of time and some type of pocket to go ahead and work on your goals. So have a list of things that you do when you do have that time, and implement it in your life, and just, you know, keep going, because the goal is happiness. The goal is freedom. The goal is my main life goal, period, which I've already achieved. But the thing that I want to keep going on is to wake up and want to do everything that I'm doing. I want to wake up and be excited to get out of bed. I want to do things for money that I would do for free. That's the ultimate freedom to me, is honesty and truth. If you want to keep continuing to prepare for your dream life, click this video right here. It is very motivating and insightful. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another video. If you did enjoy this one, do not forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe for more feminine energy content, mindset, and also creativity. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.